I was there in that press conference, and thereafter in that Perth test, after the end of the test match, you all had that whole list of things written in the dressing room board. So I have still a photograph of that. And then you all sent Irfan with the man of the match bottle champagne to celebrate with the media. I thought at that point, the media had become an extension. All of us had become an extension of the team. And each of us were operating as Team India. And that made a massive difference in that series. Baju, coming to now, do you see this team mentally as tough as your team? Do you see what we did in 2018 can be repeated by Virat and his team? And now that Virat is not going to play more than one test, how much will that impact India's fortunes?
Well, I most definitely feel that this team have got enough power in their team to, retain the trophy. They played brilliant cricket last time when they were in Australia. Virat Kohli was absolutely brilliant, and so was Pujara. We hardly hear his name because he's always under the shadow of the big players. But Pujara's contribution was big, and I still feel even without Virat Kohli, it's going to be a big challenge. But I still believe that Indian team have got that kind of a batting lineup, and also more than that, bowling, which is the key factor for India, which can get you those 20 wickets. I think they have got the team to beat Australia in Australia, even with Warner and Steve Smith.
Okay, if I can now sort of pick your brains as somebody who's played 100 test matches, who understands the game better than most. When Virat is not there, and obviously this will mean a lot to Rohit, the test batsman, because he wants to do much better in test cricket. So would you open with Rohit and have KL Rahul in the form that he is in the middle order for Virat Kohli? How is your thinking? How does India manage? It is one thing to say without Virat we still have great players, good players, which we do, but how is, if I ask you to become coach for a while and tell me what your thoughts are, how do you fill a gap like that of Virat Kohli?
Well, I would not like to change the opening partners. I would like them to be, at their positions. Rohit Sharma should open in Australia, and KL Rahul, can fill that slot for Virat Kohli. KL is too good a player, to play at number 3, 4, or even open. So it will not, make a huge difference. Whether he opens or bat at number 3, because he's a quality player.
And the fact that we are starting with the pink test, will that be a problem for India? Because, we've not had exposure to more than one pink test, and that too was against Bangladesh. Is that going to suit Australia, Baju, you think? Or both of the teams are starting on an even keel and it's no problem?
Well, I don't see any problem. Both the teams are starting from zero, and it'll come down to who plays the better cricket and who will bowl better than the other team. Simple. It'll come down to that. And pink ball, whatever I have seen cricket with pink ball, seems to have a lot of seam around here and there with the new ball. But once the seam is settled, it's easier to bat. So I'm sure our seamers must be looking forward to bowl with the pink ball, because India have got the great bowling lineup. As I said, Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, and the others, and can do the damage what Australia will look to do. So it's start from even, but I would give edge to India, doing well in Australia, because India have got that team who can play in any conditions, whether in Australia or England. They have got that mindset. And also there's another point. Both the team have not played a lot of cricket, in terms of quality cricket. It's been a pandemic all over the world. So due to Corona, there's hardly any cricket. But Indian cricketers have gone after the IPL, which I feel will give them some sort of edge. They are in better nick than the Australian cricketer.